What's up, everybody? Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, maybe, wherever you are. Where are we? We're here at the Clash Royale League 2024 June monthly qualifier, the group stage. 32 players. 8 spots in our monthly final. 8 spots in our world finals. But right now, these 32 have a more specific job directly in front of them. Hello, everybody. How are you? It's your friend richslaton. I am not at home. I am in a secret location where I'm streaming from today, where I don't have my normal setup. You can see the lights are not as pretty, the background's not as pretty. But you know what's going to be pretty? The Clash Royale we watched today. That's right. We're going to see some great Clash Royale today because we have a really great group stage with some of the best players in the world all ready to go. Let's take a look at those groups, folks. Group A. No surprises here. Mohamed Light. 2 monthly finals, 1 so far. How many more will he get? That's really the question. Not will he get more, but how many more? Kitassyan, Evolve, and Saif rounding out our first group. Group B, Ta, Cheti. Oh, that's Kodigo there, that second person. And SurgTS. Everyone's adding all some sort of weird stuff to their names these days. Group C, Adriel, Tourist, Rainbow, and Jotaa. Group D, Pedro, last year's number 2, Pompeyo. Oh, that Nightbot needs to get turned off. That's from a different stream, folks. Let me go turn off Nightbot. 1 second. Let me figure out how I get you turned off. Because that Nightbot is from a different event. But for some reason, there we go. Let's disable that. There we go. That was really funny. I'm going to remove that comment. Let's get back to business, everybody. Looking at our groups here. Group E, Coco, Samuel, Ryley. And if you look at our description, you can see that last spot there. Very fun. RaikiJones in the mix. And you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and start getting into some gameplay. How about that? Here we go. And as that game is up, I am going to look for another game for us. But yeah, we'll kick things off with Mohamed Light. I know what you people want. I know what you people want. But I'm also going to be looking for a second game here. Let me take a look at round 1. Let's see. I bet I know how to please the crowd here today. Hold on. Where are we? Here's how we please the rabble. Hasn't started yet. Well, we have 1 match having kicked off already. And it might be the most important one. What do you think, folks? Does Mohamed Light do it again? Does he win another monthly final? Do any of us stand a chance? Let's see. Maybe this one would be a good second. I really had one that I wanted to do to kick off our day here. But it has not yet started. But I think in the interim, let's go ahead and do this. And here we go, folks. Pedro and Pompeyo also in our mix. I do not have any portrait mode stream today, as this is the group stage for CRL, and I have 2 games going at every time. So no portrait mode today, folks. And yes, this is not the usual studio. I am on the road, so here I am, doing well, though. And Lava Void. Oh, yay. Expect some Lava Void today. I did not watch the end of season, but I did see that it was Rocket Princess for a lot of decks. We'll see if that holds today. And Harshit saying, why did the stream start so late today? It didn't start late. I thought that I am in Pacific time this time around. Normally I'm in Central time. And so I set my timer to start at 7 a.m. because that's the time it starts Pacific, not 9 a.m. where it starts Central. But I guess my YouTube still thinks I'm in Central time. So the timer was misaligned. What's also misaligned right now is Evolve's defense, as Mohamed Light is very close to finishing this thing off. Needs to control that Skeleton Dragon. Oh, it does get a very important belch. And that drill goes, doesn't matter. Void plus arrows, Mohamed Light gets game number 1. And here we'll go ahead and check this game out for a moment. And Evo Wizard trying to help hold on. With the Magic Archer, with the Monk. This reflection will not be insignificant as it gets in there while the Dagger Duchess is still throwing a decent number of daggers. That outside play is nice. Magic Archer is nice. Pedro trying to grab it. Goes Magic Archer again right at the bridge. There is a block with the bats, but no, lines up. Gets a second one, and Pedro gets the win. Let's go check in on our good friend Lucas here. Oh, wrong button.
Gotcha.
That's a nice win for Pedro. Again, we're still early in this one. Let's see, is...
Excuse me, don't you know who I am?
No, we don't have that. We don't have that started yet. Let me go look over here for a second. Do we have this matchup yet? And we do. Let's go.
You're so dull.
Very curious to see how Lucas performs this month. Obviously, CRL the last couple of years has not been kind to Lucas. And this being the hardest year ever to qualify for Worlds. Definitely going to keep an eye on how this one plays out. Against Ryley, that should be RaikiJones. Multiple time CRL World Finalist, very popular player out of Japan. And Jade showing out the most important fact that we could possibly know here. Wait, is my commentary, working? Yes, Lucas, the only back-to-back monthly final champion without a coach, not with. Without. You gotta get it right. So some giant bowler graveyard, and of course Lucas running Princess Cycle. I have not really watched this deck in action, although I've seen a bunch of it posted on Twitter in response to the end of season. And the princesses just continue to stack and stack. Does Lucas do the first rocket at triple elixir? He goes way earlier. Rockets, Teslas, princesses, logs, little princes. This deck is nonsense. Nonsense, I tell you. And this, not quite the last gasp for Nando, but certainly close. And that's it. Rocket will get the first cycle in. Ryley gets his win. Let's go ahead and we'll get another match going on our second screen. Actually, what I will do is just do this. Let me go ahead and get that up. And here we go. We're joining Mo and Evolve Game 2. Just a little bit into the action. As I will go and try to find us one of our other matchups here. Oh, that's a fun one. Let's go check in on Clown. Up against Mr. Awesome. Mohamed Light, I up one here, I believe, against Evolve. Evolve is very underrated. Says Jade, any other group, he'll be 100% qualified. There's some difficult groups here. I mean, Ryley's group is actually really nasty. When you look at Ryley's group, it's Ryley, Coco, Samuel Bassotto, and RaikiJones. That really could be the hardest group we have. When you talk about like the full group of all three. Group C is also pretty hard with Adriel, Tourist, Rainbow, and I'm trying to remember who the last guy is. And that's a nice win. You know what actually I'm going to do here on this one, since I have all of my friends list stuff, let's go ahead and go look at that same group with Ryley and watch this Samuel Bassotto matchup. As I am going to now jump over here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I'm going to jump over here and get us another matchup. Hold on. There we go. Here it comes, folks. Oh, it's only on checked in. Good dang. All right. Who else is currently alive in a match? Let's go take a look at our number 2 here, who is not live. Hold on, folks. Hold on, folks. Trying to get us a match somewhere around here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and jump in with Adriel. as I will work to get us into Ryley's next game, which is not live quite yet. And that should be, nope, still checked in, not live. All right. Is it possible to watch matches from within the game? Absolutely it is. Go click the, that's what I'm doing on one of my 2 accounts we're watching from. Go hit the CRL logo inside the app. Here, I'll show it to you. We'll go to a double screen. So, actually, just come back to the single screen. The way you do it by watching inside the app is you go here. You go to this place called the Tournament Hub, which is the CRL logo on the right-hand side of the screen under your banner box. CRL logo, you go there. Then you go and you can either just see who's in the top leaderboard there, or you can go to the competition tab and go group through group and find the matchup that you currently want to watch. I'm pretty sure the one that we want to watch is this one right here. Is it actually live now? Yes, it is. And you can see how that works. And there we are. So that's how you watch inside the game. You can watch any of the CRL matches happening inside the game just like that. Or you can hang with me. Or you can do both. Up to you. Let me see what else we got currently going on here for our second screen view. We'll take a look at Chetty and Ta. Bring that one up on our second screen. Show Ryley. I'll show a lot of Ryley today. Hi, Rich. Where's the green screen? I am not at my home studio. I'm on the road. I'm out and about. So also I don't have my lights. They make everything look really nice. Excuse me. Got a little coffee down the wrong pipe.
Doing it to the fan.
Ta crushing it right now. And that we're gonna go ahead and see if we can catch up with that Ryley matchup. Let me see if I can get that one up here. One moment. Oh, I do have it on. Never mind. I have it on this screen. I have it on one of my screens. You're absolutely right. I was looking up top. What else do we got here?
Yay. What up, future king over here?
Adriel Tourist. That's a good one. And here we go. Adriel Tourist. How many matches does each player play? Good question here. In the group stage, each player plays 6 matches. You play a double round robin. And the best record from those 6 matches continues on to next weekend for the top 8 monthly final.
Real numbskulls.
RaikiJones currently in the lead here against Ryley as we go into our final minute of gameplay. GY versus Drill. Interesting to see this Princess Drill deck rather than the Princess Rocket, and you see Ryley waving the white flag here against Raiki. So good win for one of Japan's favorite sons. Thank you very much, Linus. Do appreciate that. I was going to say, man, I need to keep track of which matches I currently have on. That's really fun. Adriel looking like he's going to secure this one. More likely than not. Saif and Kitassyan have been checked in for a while, but with no gameplay. We'll keep an eye on what's happening there. And let's go ahead and jump into Kodigo against SurgTS over here on this screen. All right, let me find us another match to check in on. We haven't really looked much at groups 6, 7, and 8. Although those groups are done. Okay, some updates here. In Group 8, Sub 2-0 over Flawless. Welcome 2-0 over Rin. Droy 2-0 over SK. And EGW 2-0 over Rookie. In Group 6, Lucas 2-0's Nando. And Mr. Awesome 2-0's Clown. Tough outing for Clown there. And the one everyone wants to really know about, waiting on Game 3 for Ryley and Reiki to start up again. They have not kicked off quite yet. In Group 3, Jotaa beat Rainbow, and Adriel beat Tourist, as you guys saw. And will this game kick off here? Trying to keep an eye right on that Ryley game, folks. I know a Ryley Game 3 is definitely one y'all want to see. Is Drill getting a nerf? I don't know. Yeah, SurgTS, not Surgical Goblin. Two different people. Tossing Plastic, what's up, man? How are you? Seems like a hectic job over there, but you're killing it, Rich. Nice job. Heat getting crazy in Texas. Yes, I'm not in Texas for the next 3 weeks. I'm in California. So I get to escape the heat for a little bit, but of course not in my beautiful studio. Let's see if I can get the Ryley game up. As that's going to be a win for Kodigo. Ryley's matchup not showing yet, so I'm going to try to find something else here for us to watch in the interim. But a lot of players are checked in, but their matches are not starting yet. So still looking here for something for us to watch, folks. Let's check out this matchup that is also not playing. This is always fun. This is always my favorite part. This is always my favorite part. Always my favorite part. All right, let's come back out here for a minute as I try to find us some gameplay. Yeah, you can see that the shadows are all weird because I have this overhead light. I don't have my normal like bam bam lights. But we good. Let's see what else we got. Let me see if I can find somebody. I'm gonna keep on chugging as I try to figure this out. All right, well, we do have Saif and Kitassyan up and running. Let's go ahead and jump into that. And I will try to get us this Ryley matchup. And it is finally up. Here we go, folks. Game 3 of Ryley and Reiki. Let's go. Oh, I've been muted for a while. Yeah. I was saying really, I've been talking about the game, like really making some good points here, and I've been muted the whole time. So that was awesome. The point I was making is the gamble and gambit that Ryley's gonna have to play here is when does he use that Nando offensively to support his giant pushes, and when does he save it for the Hog Rider? You see Raiki deciding this is the time to go. Nando is available for this one, so easy pull in, although some unfortunate damage there for Ryley. Raiki very low on elixir, though. The Evo Valk is huge here. Having that Evo in cycle right then. And just another big hog send, and this time another huge shot. Raiki pulling away here in triple. And Ryley really can't catch up by lightnings. He has to get on. But at this point, hitting with a Nando is going to be real dangerous. Able to defend against that hog. Wow. As the hog was sent directly into a Dagger Duchess who was not yet depleted. Hog in one more time, a pre-snowball, and Ryley opts to wave the white flag here. Oh boy. Raiki taking game one here, or match one in his day, in a very difficult group. And Ryley, man, Raiki, I think of all the people in your group here, Raiki is kind of the one that you wanted to take. Raiki is the one you kind of want to bank on. Not even that Raiki's bad, just that between Raiki, Coco, and Samuel Bassotto for Ryley, like Coco's a toss-up. Coco's hard. Samuel's certainly hard. So that's a tough one there. Tough one there for Ryley to take this early in the tournament. Ryley is not out yet. Ryley is, along with everybody else, playing 6 rounds of gameplay today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the standings here for a minute. After round number 1, Kitassyan and Mohamed Light taking wins in Group 1. Group 2, SurgTS. Nope. Man, they have not updated. That's not updated yet. Interesting. So Kodigo beating SurgTS. And Ta beating Cheti. Group 3, Jotaa beating Rainbow, and Adriel over Tourist. Group 4, well, I guess we still have a matchup in Group 4, huh? I'm going to try to cue that up on the other screen while we're doing this. Pedro beating Pompeyo, and Osama currently in his matchup. I'll double check who that is that he's up against in a moment. Still just checked in. Is that going to hold up this whole tournament? Because they're checked in forever. And Group 5, we just saw RaikiJones take down Ryley. Samuel losing to Coco. This is not the picks people would have probably made in Group 1, or in Group 5 for the round 1. Lucas with the win over Nando. Mr. Awesome 2-0's Clown. Droy with the win over SK. EGW sweeps Rookie. And finally in Group 8, Sub over Flawless. Welcome defeats Rin. So really waiting to see if we get to move on here ever, or if we are going to be stuck in an infinite loop as these two are checked in but not playing. Well, we will catch up more of that later. Let me go ahead and bring the chat back up here. Ryley is not out. It's a group stage. They play 6 matchups. Andre saying in group, I think Ryley is the easy match. Interesting. Do you think Mo got this? I never bet against Mo. Where is Mugi? My guess is Japan. We miss Ian. Well, send him a message. Tell him you miss him. Good morning, Rich. Hope you're doing well. I am. I'm a bit tired. I will cop to it. I'm a bit tired. It's early wake. I woke up at 6 a.m. here, and then also Slayton Jr., our 16-month-old, was up from like 3 to 4:30 this morning. So sleep has been at a premium in the Slayton household. So I'm definitely, if I sound low energy today, it's because I am. Because my toddler won't sleep. How many wins to qualify? Usually it's 4. Usually 4 is kind of the minimum to make it through to the next round. It depends. I mean, we could get a 3-3 and then a bunch of tiebreakers. Someone could 5-1, but usually it's 4 wins. That stuff, and little ones know how to give you run for your money. Slayton Jr. 1 is almost 6, and Slayton Jr. 2 is 16 months. Nice glasses. Thank you. Can we please get some action? We've got to, like, call this game sometime if they're not going to do it. Let's go take a look. When do we get to round 2? That would be nice. Just go into round 2. But we're not going to. We're just going to hang out here. Is Lucas playing like just a regular game of Clash Royale because he's bored? Lucas and Clown aren't in the same group, right? Let me go take a look at that. Oh, they are. So are Lucas and Clown, is that their round? They're active? I mean, I don't know. I guess Lucas and Clown are up and running. Let's go. All right. I don't know what's happening. Am I streaming from different? Yeah, I'm streaming from not my home. I'm streaming from a different state, in fact. I am streaming from a different part of the country. Yeah, Lucas Clown, currently the round 2 matchup.
Doing it for the fam.
And here we go. Princess Rocket Cycle. Inez saying, I think Lucas is the worst player in CR. Well, then you have bad opinions. You think he's the worst player in CR? The worst one. The worst one. Low game sounds. Really? Is the game sound low? It seems like it's pretty decent to me, but I'll pump it up a little bit. That's really loud. It's very sensitive to game sound control. Let me go trying to find a matchup. Because in the hub, none of them are live, probably because they're still stuck on that previous round here. Oh, here we go. All right. All right, here we go. You want some Lucas? You want some Ryley? There you go. Is Mutiny on the leaderboard? Now, are you asking the question, is Mutiny, who is the name of a player that I've never heard of before, on the leaderboard? Or are you saying that there is a Mutiny on the leaderboard? I'm not entirely sure which one it is. Where are the face cams? What do you mean? This is not that stage. This is the group stage. Why do you hate Ryley? Who hates Ryley? This Rocket Cycle deck is way too strong. Yeah. It is very strong indeed. Ryley gets the win. Oh, a clan? No one pays attention to clans. Well, on what leaderboard? The clan leaderboard? Has anyone here ever checked the clan leaderboard? Here we go. Mo on one screen, Lucas on the other, Clown in the mix. Lucas getting pressured here. Rocket for Lucas. 2:45 left. Tesla trying to hold against this. Oh, and the princess gets controlled. Poison goes for a tick. Not going to be enough. Lucas taking that game off a Clown. Nicely done for Lucas. Let's go ahead and hang out here with Mohamed Light versus Saif for a bit. I'm going to try to find another game over here. Give me 1 second. I wish that the tournament hub would automatically go to whatever round we're currently. For some reason, the tournament hub always resets to round 1 when you join, which is a bug, not a feature in my opinion. Let's see if round 2 for Ryley Coco is up. It is not yet. All right, now to go back to round 2 again. Let's go check out another group here. Let's see. Already got that one going. Droy EGW. Yeah, why not? Let's get it. And let's see, Mega Knight with Goblin Giant. Is this the new meta? I mean, we saw Goblin Giant Mega Knight at World Finals. Are all these battles in duel format? Yes, but they're regular duels, not in-game duels. Meaning players are able to completely change their deck game by game, rather than just have to pre-submit formats. And shocker, shocker, Mohamed Light taking a win here in Clash Royale. Has that ever occurred? Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, both matches ending pretty much at the same time. I think, give me 1 second here, folks. Can I do this? Can we make this work, please? No, we cannot. All right, let me pop out here for a moment as I try to get us another game. And we will briefly jump in here, join Pompeyo against Osama. And still waiting on some games to start up. Let's take a look at this one. Is this one happening? Nope, scheduled but not happening. Would be really convenient if I could see without clicking on it if it was happening. Rainbow Adriel? I don't think that one's happening right now. Oh, let's go, Rainbow Adriel. That's a fun one. Droy popping off today, says Polyber. What's going on with Ian? I don't know, dude. Is anybody going to snipe Mo's Magic Archer deck or not? He used it twice. That's a good question. Rocket Cyclone Princess at the bridge, definitely more annoying than Firecracker or Minor Poison. Certainly annoying. I think I'm of the theory that any deck is annoying if you're losing to it. That's what I say. What's the most toxic, easy, brain-dead deck? The one beating me at any given moment. RG gonna get one more? Nope, gets stunned up. That was cool. Haven't really watched a lot of Fisherman Void. Fisherman pulling a troop into the void is actually kind of fun. All right, let's see if we can finally get this one. Ryley destroying Coco. Is he finally? Are they finally playing? Let's see. Are they finally playing? Yes, they are up. All right, let's go ahead and jump. Let's go ahead and get that one going too. Adriel's Mortar GY just doing okay. And Ryley taking a little Lava Loon win on your left-hand screen. And why not exchange one popular player for another? Mohamed Light and Saif on your left-hand side. Christian Smith saying he's playing a lot of Mortar GY, a lot in competitive. Good to know. Yeah, this graveyard continues to just be frustrating. Rainbow's answers are just, he has the Electro Spirit, but hasn't been playing it, save it necessarily for the graveyard. And now these goblins, plus the Inferno Dragon forcing out the Electro Spirit, means that graveyard will get more damage on the left-hand lane. Two options right now for Adriel in this final 40. As Rainbow kind of has to pound that right-hand lane. About as good as a Monk Reflection could do there, but it's either this Royal Giant does a lot, or that's GG, and it's GG really anyway. Nice work by Adriel. Let's go ahead and jump in and focus on our Mohamed Light match here. Oh, did I switch the wrong? There we go. See what else I can find. Can we get a Ta or EGW matchup? I think I had both of those up a little earlier, but let's see what I can do for you.
Doing it for the fam.
Ta just beat Kodigo 2-0. Let me go see if I can find EGW. Where are you at, EGW? I think you're in group 6. Here we go. We'll get a little EGW versus Droy. This will be fun. Rich, have you tried Squad Busters? I have not. Ta is the GOAT. I wouldn't go that far. What's giving you the most fulfillment in life? That's a very broad question. I don't know what I would say would give me the most fulfillment. What I'm enjoying the most right now is I recently joined the broadcast team as the play-by-play commentator for Austin's professional ultimate frisbee team, the Austin Soul. That has been really fun. That is a huge graveyard play by Mohamed at just a really terrible time for Saif. Almost keeps the princess up, not quite. Or the little prince up, I mean. They're similar in stature. And GG, well played from Mohamed Light. Let's go ahead over here as I'll try to find us one more matchup. Oh yeah, we got Samuel in the mix. Here we go. Samuel right. What a great show it would be if Reiki was able to qualify out of that very difficult group. Rumor is that Razor is still on a CRO win streak. Not quite, unfortunately, for Razor. Best evolution card for you, Rich? I actually don't have many of the evolutions. I think Tesla's the one I really want right now. But I don't currently have it. Let's go ahead and hang out here with Sam and Reiki for a minute. Is there a portrait mode live? No, there is not. There's just this one today. Because I got two screens going at the same time. It's too complicated to add that into portrait mode. So today we're just doing this. Also, portrait mode means I'm taking up more. Hey, thanks, Juicy. How are you? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, this is a fun setup when I figured it out how to do it. Well, let's go check out with Jotaa and Tourist, maybe. This has been my group stage setup for a minute now. Here we go. And folks, how can we see the current bracket? Go into the tournament hub. It's all there. And it's this group stage. We no longer have like a cool group stage updated graphic that Royale API used to provide because Royale API got out of the CRL business, essentially. As CRL is so much smaller this year. Random thought, rank Bassotto, Igor, Lucas in terms of skill in their prime. Ooh. That's actually a really hard one. I think you have to go Igor, Sam, Lucas. I think you have to go Igor, Sam, Lucas. Let me go ahead and find us one more here. Oh, I need to go to round 2. Hold on. Ooh, Pedro. Let's go. Get this one up here, and just in time, in the nick of time, if I can actually get it going. Here we go. Good to see you, Rich. Said to Cassidy next weekend. Yes. And I saw someone ask the question, and the answer to that question is yes. All 4 of us will be there next week. I was missing last month because of my sister's wedding. My sister's wedding was the same day as CRL Monthly Finals, and not only was it my sister's wedding, but I was the officiant. I actually got to conduct the wedding between my sister and my now new brother-in-law. So that was a little more important than Kashian CRL. I think, can we still get in on this? No, not yet. Not ready yet. Oh, please just go to round 2 every time. Man, it is really one of the most annoying things about the Tournament Hub. The Tournament Hub could really use a little bit of housekeeping. Let's see. Is anyone who's active just on my friends list? Because that's so much easier. Yeah. Do you ever do the dishes at home, Rich? I gotta be a good husband right now and do a whole pile of dishes, lol. Yeah, of course I do the dishes. You live there. Help take care of your home. Right? Dude, I know a guy who he's got 3 kids, like 11, 9, 6, and 3, I think they are. And he never changed a single diaper. And I'm like, bro, are you like trying to get divorced? Like, what's your deal? Change a diaper. Do some dad stuff. Insanity. Oh, here we go. We have a game. Man, after searching for almost forever. Come on. There we go. You should have pulled a Samuel and cast her in the wedding. No. Didn't know Rich was ordained. Yeah, it's really easy. You just do it online. Not like it's complicated. You literally go out, you go like fill out a form online. But also, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm a professional public speaker. So, you know, talky out loud good. Here we go, looking for our next matchup. Can I get you the Samuel Reiki game actually start? Come on, Samuel Reiki. Let's see it. Let's see. Nando, Mr. Awesome, maybe? Oh, we're watching. My lord, Rich, wake up. Kids keep you awake at night. It is fun. HW Droy? Yes, here we go. Here we go, folks. Oh, that's some boom boom. Well, just in time for us to get our next matchup up and running. Oh. Where'd the audio go? What happened to the audio? Huh. That's strange. Oh, that's why. That's why. That's why.
Let's go.
And let me go see if I can find another group for us. Can the Sam Reiki matchup start? All right. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on, let me catch up. Buy a dishwasher. I have one. You also have to wash some things by hand. Hey, I just subbed. Welcome, Red Evil. Talkie out loud. Good. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for catching that one. Oh, wait, we have 2 games now, by the way. Here we go. Rich, how are you? And you're... No, I meant to not show that one. Man, you just keep getting me once in a while with your name. Rich, would you say public speaking is a talent you were born with and you practice hard to get good on, to improve on? Wow, I don't know why one of my game screens is really struggling today. Let's see. Yes, I mean, you certainly improve at it over time, right? So I've always been comfortable kind of in front of people. I've generally been a decent public speaker, but yeah, I mean, I've also now been doing I've been public speaking professionally. I've been public speaking professionally and or competitively, because I did speech and debate in high school for my entire life. So, you know, you have literal decades of experience. You know, all my time, both as a stand-up comedian, as an esports caster, as a sports caster, as I taught the LSAT in classroom for 7 years, so that's 4 hours of speaking in front of people every night when I was working. Let me see. Is anybody else going to be live here? Hold on, folks. Man, why is this chugging like this? Do I need to close some things? What is going on? It's really annoying. We might have to go down to one screen, folks, unfortunately. And just stick with the one screen here, as I'm having some challenges with my second screen. Those of you asking about the Ryley game, Ryley already beat Coco 2-0. I'm going to need to spend some... I'll try to see if I can restart that. Need to work on some fixes here, folks. Having some PC challenges. Which happens. It's unfortunate. What is going on here? Working on it, folks. Turn that off. Turn that off. That doesn't make any sense. All right. We're gonna be down to a single screen for a little while, folks, as I try to solve some technical problems. Here is our set of groups for the moment. I guess for the day. Not just for the moment. Here are our groups. And these groups will be the groups that we play in throughout this entire competition. So, round 2 results. In Group 1, Kitassyan and Mohamed Light are now both 2-0, leading their groups. In Group 2, Ta is 2-0, Kodigo 1-1 so far, along with Chetty 1-1 and SurgTS now down to 0-2. In Group 3, Adriel leading that group 2-0, Tourist and Jotaa both 1-1, Rainbow in the back of the box. Group 4, Osama out ahead 2-0. And still trying to figure out, let's see, Pedro will also be 2-0. Osama and Pedro both 2-0 at the moment. So both in leadership spots in Group 4. Group 5, Ryley 1-1, Coco 1-1. RaikiJones 2-0. RaikiJones currently leading this very difficult group. Looking at Group 6, Lucas, top of the table, 2-0, with Mr. Awesome next to him, also 2-0. In Group 7, EGW takes the win over Droy, so he will control the top of the group. 2-0 for EGW. And then in Group 8, it's Sub as our number 1 there, with Welcome joining him also atop the table at 2-0. So those are the current standings and results as they are. Let's see if we can get a round 3 matchup here anytime soon. I'm gonna go look at our round 3 matchups. And my chat isn't on screen at the moment, folks, so I will come back and look at the chat in a moment. Let me look at our round 3 matchups first. Round 3 matchups. There we go. Round 3 matchups. We've got Kitassyan and Mohamed Light. We'll definitely be watching that. We have Ta and SurgTS. That's Ta probably should win that one. We'll check in on that one later, maybe. Adriel and Jotaa. Osama and Pedro. That's actually a good one, too, to check out who's going to win in Group 4. Ryley, Samuel, Bassotto. That's a cool matchup. But Samuel Bassotto is currently 0-2. That might be one we check in on later in the round. Lucas and Mr. Awesome. Let's see, who's each W playing? Against SK, cool. And then Group 8, Welcome and Sub playing for that one. So I think we're going to do the Mohamed Light matchup and that one from Group 3, which was... no, not Group 3. Was it Group 2? Or was it Group 4? No, it must have been Group 4. Osama, Pedro. Yeah, I think those will be the 2 main matchups that we look at as we get into this next phase. Whenever these matchups actually begin. All right, let me go check back. Let me catch up on the chat here for a moment. Let's see. Can I watch Ryley, please? Yeah. Use the tournament hub. He'll be seen here for sure. We'll be seeing some more Ryley here. Why didn't you get a prize? What does that even mean? You've been spamming that. I don't know what you mean though. What do you mean when you say that? What are you trying to say? Let's see. Is Pedro Osama up yet? Not quite yet. Would the fact that you've always been comfortable with it imply more long times of a talent you're being born with? Well, I mean, I think that certain people have, maybe you have inclinations towards certain things, but it's still a skill that I've developed, right? I'm definitely a better public speaker than I used to be with hard work over time. And as I throw an right there, I think that when I say it's comfortable with it, most people are afraid of public speaking. I've never been afraid of public speaking, even when I don't think I was a great public speaker. Not being afraid of it is a significant component, both in terms of just being able to actually do it and able to keep your head while you're doing it so that you're able to present yourself in a decent way. But, so I guess there's both some talent, some natural talent, and some skill aspects, right? A little bit of both. But I definitely, I mean, when I first did stand-up, I was not very good. And I worked very hard for 10 years and got good. Come on. We might start with something else here for a minute. Just trying to get our featured matches up and ready. But I can't make the players play. Play! Oh, here we go. All right. Hey, I did it. I did it. I made him play. Let's go. Magic. And, oh yeah, look at that. We also have our Mohamed Light matchup. Did you stream yesterday? No, I did not. I never streamed the Swiss bracket stage. It's too long. Is it 3 games per player? It's 6 matches per player. When I say present in class, I joke. Bro, that's tough. Zidane saying, I think it's because you're exposed to it at a young age and eventually got better. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but also you can see, I mean, I have kids, right? Like, I'm around kids because I have kids. And you can see some kids who are super comfortable being in the spotlight, some kids who get super shy. I mean, by about 5, you know a lot about who a person is. Hey, Rich, what was your gift to your sister on her wedding? My sister actually requested that people give no gifts and instead make donations to a charity if they wanted to. My sister and her now husband do quite well, and they decided that gifts were all that gifts would do would clutter their very nice condo or very nice apartment in San Francisco. So my gift to my sister was conducting a beautiful wedding. I am liking this drill deck. I'm gonna have to play it. You guys might notice, like, they're of the decks that I felt comfortable with over the years. Drill, Magic Archer, NATO has always been one of my favorite go-tos. Oh, there we go. A couple of Magic Archer shots. GG, well played. And Mohamed Light continues to be very good with his deck. Evil Wizard! Let me see what I can drum up here for you folks. I think you can certainly improve. And I see Zidane saying I was always shy in my teen years and did certain kinds of things to gain confidence. You can definitely improve. Oh, I was going to show you guys Sam Ryley, but Sam won. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. Ryley lost. Ryley lost round 1. So sorry, folks. Go check out this. Here, I'll bring this up for a second. Rich, do you think Morton's time in comp has come to an end, or does not as matter past 2 months? I mean, he missed this stage by 1 match, didn't he? Little Golem here for Jotaa. Golem E-Barb, that's fun. Rich, Osama from which country? I think he's from Syria? Is that right? Let me go see if I can confirm that. Where's Osama from? Yeah, Syria. Oh, look at my memory. Look at my memory. Oh, we are. Let me go ahead and try to find us a game here in just 1 second. Do we have anything really going right now? Oh, let me look at that. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. All right. Rich, please make some tips on how to be more confident. The best tip I can give is be prepared. The more prepared you are, the more confident you can be. And I'll even give you a very real-world example. So I am doing commentary now for the Austin Soul of the Ultimate Frisbee Association, Austin's professional Ultimate Frisbee team. And my first 2 games, I was uber prepared. Like, I was just like dialed in from top to bottom. And so I was very confident in commentating both those 2 games. In our 3rd game, Mrs. Slayton was out of town during the week that led up to it. And I was home with the boys by myself, and they both got sick and had to stay home. So I was vastly underprepared, and it showed. Not only was I not as good on game day, but also I didn't have that thing that I normally have, that where I feel like in rhythm I'm able to really go for it. You know, there were some players on the other team whose names I didn't have down. I had trouble telling them apart, and it just led to I made one mistake and then made more mistakes, and it was just one of the worst games I've commentated, and it's because I was underprepared. And I think that's true for just about everything, whether you're talking about some sort of performance, job interview, like whatever it might be. The more prepared you are, not only will your performance, not only is your ceiling and floor both raised for your performance, but the more confident you'll feel going into that because you know you've done the work. So that's always it. Preparation, 100%. Let's see. Do we have any more games happening here? Oh, yeah, I think we do. Boom. Let's just get right into that. That's pretty rad. And let me try finding something else here. Thank you, Bruschetta. I do appreciate that. There's a little something for everybody out there, and if I can be that something for some people, makes me happy. All right. That match is just checked in. I tried to show you guys the Ryley match, but it's not up yet. Let's go jump into Game 2 of Pedro Osama. You don't use a green screen? I often do, but I'm not at home. Won't you feel nervous during CRL? No. I get some like butterflies before World Finals when we're live, right? When we're like on that live stage for the big show. I get some butterflies when the show starts, especially during the show open, right? But that's about it. Not like super nervous. But I'll say this again. I've said it millions of times. I've spoken and I've been on broadcasts with literally over 1 million people watching. Nowhere near as nerve-wracking to me as playing in front of, like, I see that eyeball come up in Clash, and I get so nervous. I do not like playing in front of people. Speaking, yes. Playing would make me so much more nervous. Like, if I had to play a game of Clash Royale, like on World Finals, I would be so freaked. Zenko, Rich, we don't see you nowadays. I mean, you hosted more tournaments last 2 years. Yeah, the ecosystem is not as not as good. I mean, there's a lot less going on in the community events this year, and the community events also are requiring a lot more time for, like, a lot of the community events are volunteer events, and they're requiring, hey, like, are you available on a weekend for 5 hours, 2 days in a row? And I have a family. So, no, I'm not working for free on a weekend for 10 hours. So, I mean, I'll just be blunt about it. In previous years, a lot of those community events could be done, like, part of them were done on weekdays. And then every once in a while, I do some weekend stuff. And you'll see me do some more stuff this year, but yeah, a lot of the stuff that's happening now, they're very long shows that, frankly, just... I have things I need to do that are not that. They play, Nick, they don't play 6 games total. They play 6 matches. They play, yeah. I guess maybe you're saying matches versus games. They play 6 best-of-3 matches, 2 against each player in their group. Always like you're just honest when answering questions and not play games. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, like, this year is not an easy year to be involved in Clash Royale esports. for anybody. For players, for streamers, for casters. Definitely, I would say, the hardest year to be involved. Hog Rider in. Tesla just in that perfect spot outside of the EQ range. And second hog. Oh, doesn't need a second hog. Kitassyan getting it done. That's a big win over Mohamed. We'll keep an eye on that one. We will jump back there for game 3. And let's see. Let me go ahead and get this going. And by popular request, we'll go ahead and join Saif Bassotto's match currently in progress. For players and casual without sim, it's better for streamers. I mean, if you are purely a content creator and your whole thing is just let me show you the new OP deck, maybe it's better for them. I don't know. But if you're in the esports world, it is really rough. So we're going to hang out here and then wait for the Mohamed Light to come in. Mohamed Light matchup. Because we have a Kita Mohamed Light game 3 coming up. Is viewership of players down from previous years? I actually think the take it as you will, but from what I've gathered, I think that while this year has been fairly unpopular for the hardcore players, and the moves of tower troops and evos and how they've been done, and the negative stuff for esports in particular, I think that the game's doing very well financially this year. So, but I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. Rich, do you have a creator code I can use in the store? Yes, code RICH. I do have a creator code. Thank you for asking. If you're going to go ahead and get something in the store, use code RICH, and you can support me directly. It is a very nice and easy way to do that. Let's go ahead and jump over here for a second, and let's see if I can. We're going to wait on that one. We don't quite yet have our Mohamed Kitassyan game 3 yet. I'm going to keep it right there so I can keep an eye on it. Let me see what other games we have going on. Let's see some score updates as here in round 3 as we're waiting. Todd beat SurgTS 2-0. Kodigo beat Cheti 2-0. Tourist beat Rainbow 2-0. Adriel beat Jotaa. So Adriel will be 3-0 here. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? Sam and Ryley game 3 should be coming up here any minute. So I'll keep an eye out for that. We might just chill and wait for the Mohamed Light match and the Sam Ryley match to start. Let me just double check to see anything else that's... Oh, actually, while we're waiting, let's see if I can get Reiki and Coco. Yeah, Reiki Coco. We'll do that while we're waiting. There we go. Let's see. I think you're right. That's probably living competitive for good. I mean, if you're able to be a true-on content creator, right, it's certainly a much more lucrative career for almost everybody rather than being in esports. Oh, man. Is Reiki going? Is Reiki 3-0 now? Yo, is Reiki 3-0? Is Reiki, like, gonna win the group? Is Reiki, like, maybe about to win this group? That's actually crazy. Think overseas teams or TV doing CRL esports again? No, I do not. Ship has sailed. Bye-bye to all those things. Let's see. Can we get this game? Still just checked in. I think the tournament hub might also be bugging, as it sometimes does. Come on. Give me this matchup. Oh, here we go. Game 3, Mohamed Light Kitassyan. I'm going to try to see, I'm going to keep trying to get this Ryley Samuel matchup. Does Code Rich work in Squad Busters? Code Rich works in all Supercell games. So yes, it would work in Squad Busters if you want to use it. Thank you very much. I appreciate any support. Will this game start? No. Is this the only allowed to watch this tournament today? Yes, unless you want to watch in a different language. I think the prize pool will decrease as there are 8 players this year. It didn't decrease dramatically, I don't think. They didn't give the same payouts to making top 32 as they used to, which I think was kind of silly. But no, I think the overall Worlds payout is pretty similar. And here we go. All right, folks. Has a stream ever pleased more people? Mohamed Light and Ryley, let's go. Is there a scope for competitive gameplay on Squad Busters? I cannot imagine that there is. I can't imagine that's even possible. I haven't touched the game. I really know very little about it other than it looks like it's a very casual game that has a chance to be very lucrative for Supercell. Why only 8 players? Isn't 16 is better? Yes, I agree, but it might be fairly clear that in the esports range, there is less money being spent this year. It's going to be a nice little push for Mo, forcing out the Nando. And with those arrows clearing, that gives an elixir advantage. Mohamed Light happened to equalize the elixir with the zap. And a nice damage lead for the former world champion. I was so bummed when they nerfed Worlds. A lot of fun to watch. Yeah, I mean, I honestly know very little about Worlds. I suspect it'll be a 2-day event. Maybe it'll just be a 1-day event. I really don't know. So we'll see. Best way to mirror your game to PC while streaming from iPad or iPhone. I connect using a capture card, which is going to get you the most reliable results and the best quality. It's more expensive, though. So I don't know about any sort of mirroring software. Oh boy, Fish Boy does its job, though. 90 seconds left. Mohamed Light looking like he's in good shape to take control of first in this group. Oh, that Exy. That Exy, though. That Exy, though. Big connection. And a little spread out the void damage there with the Skellies. Still, good push from Mohamed Light. Puts Kita in a whole world of hurt. Does Kitassyan ever figure out maybe a block on the Fisherman? The high mortar will actually get one shot off. No, Fishboy gets down in time. Double Xyz. Giant skeleton in deep, doesn't matter. 15 seconds left. And this better be a big drill NATO combination. Does he pull him with the NATO? No, but the bomber is there to cover. And Mohamed Light will keep control of Group 1. Let's go take a look here at the final moments of Ryley leading against Samuel. Only the first player from each group qualifies. Folks, it's the same format CRL Group Stage has had since 2021. We are now in our 4th year of essentially the same format for, I guess we didn't have monthly qualifiers really in 2022. But yeah, this is now 3 years of this format. Group stage, 4 players. They each play each other twice. Best record moves on to the top 8 next month, or next weekend. And Ryley, big win there. Is there less money going into CRL esports? Yes, significantly. Gotta do some coaching for a team. Hey, enjoy. I like Spicy Rich this morning. What did I miss about the anti-competitive talk? Did I say anything about anti-competitive talk? Yes, you can use code RICH in any Supercell game. Yes, you can. Would love and appreciate the support. For sure. Rich, any updates on your RSL progress? Yeah, I'm playing like crazy. Rich sound like a teacher telling the class you already explained the yeah, I already... Folks, it's written on the board right here. Why are you asking me? It's right here on the board. Yo, what's the meta? Voids and giants and princesses and stuff. Where's your barbarian background? I am not at home. I'm in a different location. I am in California for a few weeks, so I'm streaming from a weird place. Hey, I just subbed. Thanks, Jason DeJesus. Appreciate it. Man, you messed Ryley whole game. What are you talking about? We literally watched it. It was on screen. And if you really need to watch it in the hub. Here, check it out. Let's go here. Let's go here, folks. Let's go to the tournament hub, folks. What is the tournament hub? It's a place where you can watch. Look, you see like right there, that button, that CRL logo that's next to this little, under the banner box. Click that little CRL logo. That brings up the tournament hub. Maybe it brings it. There you go. Brings it. Then hey, look at this. You can see all your information here. You can look at the leaderboard, stuff like that. Then you can go over to competition. And hey, let's see. I know we are in round. We're going into round 4. I can see all the results for things. I can go to group 5, which is where Ryley is. And then I can see Ryley's next matchup. Let me click it. And it's scheduled. It's not started yet, but I can then click that, and it will show me. It will give me gameplay. There you go. That's how it works, folks. If there is someone you want to see who I'm not watching, or you just want to watch inside your phone, you can use the tournament hub to accomplish that. The bookshelf background will be back. Who's casting next weekend? The full squad of 4. Study room in a library is my guest for streaming spot. No, this is I am at a summer camp, and at this summer camp there's a conference center, and this is one of the like small offices that you can temporary use. You can use the office shares you can use during in the conference center. Let's see. Why Mohamed Light still playing if he doesn't have a golden, if he has a golden ticket already? So he can win the money, because you win money by playing this. So he plays because then he wins money. Let's see. Who's the Japanese player who won the second golden ticket? Did Ta win a golden ticket already? Let me go back and look. Oh yeah, Ta. There you go. Who's also still playing? Who's also still playing? Why is Ta still playing? To win the money. Folks! There's money on the line. All right. waiting for gameplay to start. Let's see. I want money, LOL, says Red Devil. I mean, what a controversial position you've taken there. I can't believe you said that out loud. Let's see. I cried a little inside when I spent money inside the Supercell game without supporting content creators. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, do it. Please check. Please help. Please support a creator. It's a very cool thing to do. That's what all the cool kids do is they support creators. Anybody into a game yet? Nope. I'll just leave this up because I'll be able to see the friends list go. That's actually easier. Cool headgear. Yeah, this is the Audio Technica BPHS-1. It's a broadcast quality headset. I do need to replace the cans. I need to replace the pads on the ear cans, but it's pretty cool. It's so annoying that they remove it every week. Yes, but if they didn't, how would they not get you to have to do it again? Support Rich for new glasses. Hi, you're looking for a thumbnail editor? No, I have one. But DM me on Twitter. Show me your stuff. He's not always available, so a backup is always good. It's knockout stages. We are currently in the group stage. There are 8 groups of 4. They will each play a double round robin, meaning that a player in a group plays the other 6 twice. At the end of this double round robin, the player with the best record will move on to our bracket stage next weekend, CRL monthly finals. Top 8 next weekend. That will happen. And there you go. Ooh, we are starting to get some gameplay starting. Let's go check out Lucas, maybe? Where groups arranged in random, the groups are arranged based on how they finished in the Swiss bracket. That is how they were arranged. Let's see. Mo is in control of Group 1, so we'll check in with him later. In Group 2, Ta is crushing it. We'll come back to Group 2 later. In Group 3, Adriel and Tourist are playing. We might go to Group 3 and watch Adriel Tourist. In Group 4, Pedro's playing Pompeyo, not right now. In Group 5, Ryley versus Reiki. Ooh, that would be a good one. Has not started yet. But that is one we'll keep an eye on. Group 5, Ryley versus Reiki. Group 6, we're watching Lucas Nando right now. Group 7. Oh, EGW is just destroying that group. EGW is destroying Group 7. And in Group 8, Sub is leading. All right, so I think actually the Ryley-Reiki matchup is one of the best ones. Reiki's not checked in yet, though, so I'll have to come back to that one. Let's see. Let's see if Adriel Tourist is already going. Adriel Tourist is going. Okay, so we'll join the Ryley-Reiki matchup in a little bit. Here's what we're doing right now. These 2 matches. And Evo Zap plus Void. And oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if Lucas knows this, but you're supposed to not let your towers get destroyed by lava triple spells. I'm sure he knows. What an Evo. Okay. Hold up. Cause yes, he lost anyway, but that move by Lucas was sick. That move by Lucas was super sick. The Evo Wizard to knock away the miner before it hits and activate King Tower was sick. Maybe that's been like a move. But I haven't seen that before. That's sick. That was very cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it when that happened. I would like to see things like that happen again. Let's see. Can I get this match to happen? If I can't, I will do a different match. Nope, that's not the one I'm trying to go for. Why is that? Why is that the one I'm trying to sit to? Here we go. Can I get this matchup? What in the world? Round 4, Group 5. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go, folks. The one I'm sure you all want to see the most. Hold on, that's not what I wanted. Stop that. Stop that. Give me that. There we go. Nope, not happening. All right. How about that? Yes, there we go. All right. A little bit of dual screen gameplay for you folks. Oh, point leaderboard ranking, not Swiss results. Got it. Thank you. Fair correction. Besides Mo, which players do you currently say are in the top 5? I don't know. Currently? That's a hard question. I think that we'll know a lot after this weekend, maybe. I think we might know a lot after this weekend. Oh, the zap by the opponent caused the Evo Wizard to blow up. Got it. I have not played with Evo Wizard yet. I don't have Evo Wizard. Is Mover's being more dependent on meta than player skills? Maybe. I don't know about meta. I feel like this game's sound is quieter than the other game's sound, isn't it? I think that's just a smidge. And that's a GG? Not quite. A little more needed. And that's enough. Ryley getting the win here. Do we have other matchups here? We might be just about out of matchups here, huh? Let's pop out here for a second as I try to find us something else. Oh, here we go. Let's go with a little bit of Lucas. Try to hear me. Will this give me what we need?
Protect the air.
Excuse me, don't you know who I am? Gotcha.
Okay. We're working to find our next matchup, folks. Doing the best I can. Up. Oh boy. Lucas and his Evo Skellies just really ruining some days here. Sorry about your towers, bro. All right. Let me go ahead and see what else we have just active on the friends list so we can jump in quickly. How about some Pompeyo? Is some loon happening by Pompeyo? Let me just double check the standings in that group. Pedro currently 3-0, Pompeyo 1-2. So Pedro could practically clinch the group here with a win. Could get pretty close to clinching the group at least. And are these? Okay, here we go. There's a little Mohamed light for you. Do I read YouTube comments? No, I don't read them. Haha, you read the messages 15 minutes after. It depends. I mean, you know, I'm kind of focusing on trying to present these matches. Obviously, I'm not like really hardcore casting these matches a whole bunch. But I'm trying to curate these matches and get stuff out there. And so chat is kind of secondary to that. But I try to check in on the chat whenever I can. But the chat also today, I'm not at home. Normally when I'm at home, I have a triple screen setup, so I can have everything spread out. But today I'm on the road, and so I have only one screen, just my laptop. So I don't have the, I have to bring the chat back up. Final 15. Pompeyo, not much elixir here. Really just trying to force Pedro to play thirsty. And that giant getting a shot with these little extra hits. Nice lead for Pompeyo. If you could, would you show 3 games at once? That's a little chaotic. This is already a lot. I do really appreciate an English channel casting and covering the tournament. I think it's Spanish channels. No, it's nice to have someone in English, obviously. To have someone in your own language. Match be available. Yes, here we go. All right, there we go, everybody. Ryley Reiki, game 2. Gemball saying, it might be, I think, when some of the top players started to become content creators as well. Eventually, it does not do well in competition. Opponents will study them better with all the videos they upload. I don't know if that's really true. I think it's more that they just start to realize that being a content creator is far more stable and lucrative than being a CRL pro. And counterpoint, Morton getting second at Worlds whilst being a massive content creator. Ryley out here playing real aggressive. Let's see this matchup. Yeah, I'll bring that up too. Surge Kodigo. Dagger Duchess or Cannon Meter? I mean, a moment Dagger Duchess. Easy Kingy. I think, I'll double check on that Ryley. I think Ryley is, Ryley won that match overall. I think he was 2-0 there. I will double check that though for you. All right, let's look. In Group 1, Mo is now 4-0. And, oh, that's actually interesting. I'm going to bring up this Kitassyan matchup in Group 1 because Mo's 4-0. Kitassyan is 3-1, and so it looks like Kita has really the only chance of being someone to catch Mo in the group if he can get some big wins. Tossing Plastic saying favorite musical artist. That has changed dramatically over the years. I mean, I can like go through eras of who my favorites were, right? Like Beastie Boys, The Chemical Brothers, Rage Against the Machine, Dave Matthews Band, Dispatch. I went through a period where I didn't really listen to music at all. And then, like Run the Jewels, probably my favorite in the last decade. SurgTS has an interesting conundrum here. He needs to do this. Yeah, he needs to do more of this specifically. He needs to get Magic Archer damage, Magic Archer value, without using that NATO. Because he needs the NATO for this Hog Rider every time. And you see him having to use Drill on defense. He still gives up Hog, I think. Yep. Boom. Now he has NATO for the second Hog. A very difficult spot. Go through era, so Taylor Swift, right? Girl dad here. I have boys. Still some Swift in my house, but not a lot. $90 seconds left. And no block on the Magic Archery. That's kind of surprising. That Magic Archery got some crazy value. Kodigo just kind of letting that Magic Archer do its thing. In your opinion, which was the best year in CRL in terms of viewership, meta, and how stacked the tournament was? I think that 2020 would have been amazing had it not been for the whole Pandy thing. That being said, I would say it's a toss-up between 2022, right? No, yeah. Toss-up between 2022 and 2019. That's a good NATO. Magic Archer does get the connection. Hog is dangerous with no NATO available. SurgTS needs to find a way to get on tower. I don't think he can, though. Drill in. It won't spawn enough goblins in time. And that's a GG. Well played, Cody. With the win. Let's see. Let's check out some matchups here. Where are you? How about that? Primo is the best CRL. Well, you're talking about Team Zero, right? So it just kind of depends on Depends on what you're into, really. Let's see. Let me get into our round 4. Group 1 is no longer playing. Mo with an easy win there, and Kita getting a loss. Mo will be 4-0. Kita will be 2-2. Mo will be 1 win away from securing Group 1 and his way into yet another monthly final. Anything else active? Oh, Pedro Pompeyo might still be going on. Yeah, all right, here we go. Why did that? Why is that not done? Hold on, folks. Hold on, ladies and gents. Okay. I'm trying to get us a matchup. The year when Juicy J won a finals. 2019 is when Juicy J won the World Cyber Games. In Xi'an, China. Let's see. Can I get a little something something? Ooh, that's okay. How about that? Will that happen? Nope, they're just checked in. Tournament hub. What else do we got? Let's see. No. No. Is this one working? We might have to wait for a little while for gameplay. Who thinks likely to win this month's CRL? Mohamed Light. Looking back, 2021 was crazy. Can't believe we had Mo, Moogie, Morton, Elsiop, Igor Rubin, and many others in the same tournament. Yeah, it was a cool tournament. Yeah, I mean, just the remote of it was annoying. 2022 had a great Worlds. Yes, you know what? Actually, very good point, Rafi. 2022 had a great Worlds. Community tournaments were trash. And then 2023 would have been great had it not been destroyed by a horrific meta. 2023 Worlds was the worst meta we've ever had for Worlds. Let's just say it. It was the worst meta by far for a World Finals. One of the worst metas in the history of the game, in my opinion. But my whole opinion of 2023 Worlds is colored by the fact that it was an entirely uninteresting style of gameplay to commentate for, and I don't think it was one that necessarily gave us matchups that made any sense and results that made any sense. Let's see. What else we got here? Dagger is viable after balances? I don't know, maybe. What was the meta again, Rich? The one at Worlds? The Goblin Giant meta? It was yucky. Unfun. Will we see Mo versus Ryley? The only way we'll see it is if they both make it to the make it to next weekend. They are not in the same group today. Rich, why aren't you in your normal casting location? Because I am in California for 3 weeks, and I live in Texas. So there you go. I really hope Ryley wins the golden ticket. I know that would please lots of his fans. Rocket Cycle meta now is even worse. At least it's not a World Finals meta. Leaving that Goblin Giant meta for the World Finals meta was ridiculous. I honestly, I mean, look, the reality is that esports is very low on the totem pole as far as priorities for the team, for the dev team. So, you know, they weren't going to change something just for esports. But really would have liked them to change that being the worst. It wasn't even good. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it being. It wasn't even good as like a part of the game conceptually. But again, above my pay grade. Oh, here we go. We actually have some gameplay still remaining here from round 4. Let's get into it. me, or is that gameplay look really weird? All right, let's see. I remember when their order was 3M, Heal Spell, Giant Minor Fireball, and P.E.K.K.A BS, and they just hardcard each other. It was probably the worst one ever. Pretty bad. All I'm saying is that that World Finals was ridiculous. Before dual mode World Finals 1 year, the Graveyard Champion of the Year was a minor championship. All right, Oizy did find a way to beat it. Barb Hut meta. Barb Hut meta was the actual worst. The Gamma Giant meta, for me, is a close second. The Barb Hut meta at least wasn't a World Finals meta. I think that's what's coloring my opinion of it, right? Is the other metas you're talking about, none of them. I guess you could say like, hey, I don't mind a minor meta at World Finals, right? And Graveyard. I mean, dual mode is such a key factor in making at least something going on, but my word. I still remember you and Andrew talking about how the Barb Hut meta was horrific. It was so bad. It was just the worst style of gameplay I've ever seen. Devlop, how are you today? I'm good. I'm a little tired. Because Slayton Jr., the baby boy Slayton, was up all night. I would, but hold on one second, folks. The voice is low. I don't know. My voice is on. Interesting choice of pigs for Droy here. Big connection. These pigs do get shut down. Drill in, 40 seconds left. Critical Tesla, slightly early log here. It is really laggy. Yeah, this is, I need to restart that again. Rocket's gonna do it though. Oh, smart snowball there. And that's a GG. All right. Let's see. Let me go ahead and restart this again. This is continuing to be a little bit junky today. What in the world? Do you guys hear that weird buzzing sound, or is that just me? Please tell me that's only on my side and not on your side too. Because I am hearing the worst buzzing sound ever. And hopefully it's just that my headphones are being annoying and I have to live with it, but you guys don't. Please be more presentative with your commentating to make the video more interesting. No. No. Today I am curating. Today I am hosting many games. I am not hardcore casting these games. So today's style is its own thing. And I'm exhausted because I was up with my infant son for a couple hours. So my answer to you is no. I am trying to get our next game queued up. Where is that awful sound coming from? Hopefully you guys aren't hearing that really awful sound that I'm hearing, but just kicked in on my end. For the most part, your audio is clean. Okay, yeah, there's something. I'm getting some sort of feedback in my headphones then. Unfortunate. Let me see if we're even close to getting gameplay yet. Rich, which Evo is best? Whichever one fits in your deck. No buzzing sound. Great, thank you. Hey, Rich, the voice is too low. Like, my voice is low in the mix. I'm checking. Yeah, my voice might be a little bit low, but I'm trying not to. I am having some interface difficulties between the audio interface, and I can try to push my audio a little bit, but it will be what it will be. Oh, yes, please. I didn't even realize. Thank you. We should have gameplay here in a minute. Just waiting for it to start up. Is there a Blocket Online? Yes, you can go in and go into inside the app to see it. Did you try to compete on at least on ladder? No, I've never been a competitor. Here I've been PR trained. Yes, but I don't care about PR. You have to understand, I don't care about PR. I've got plenty of PR training, and when I'm in situations where it matters, it matters. But on my own YouTube channel, I don't care about PR. Let's see. I expect flawless clear rating while running dual screens and random office, as well as perfect commentary on both games simultaneously. Yes, you know what, Tossy and Plastic? You are right. Those are good expectations. Let's see. Do we have anything? Do we have any games happening? Or am I just going to be annoyed? Oh, and the tournament hub is bugging. Ryley 3-1 now. All right, so there are no games currently happening, but I will give you a little group update. Mo, 4-0. One more win will secure the group. In Group 2, Ta is 4-0. Kodigo's 3-1. So Kodigo is the only one who has a real chance at catching Ta. Ta has Cheti next, and Kodigo has SurgTS next. They should both take wins. So we'll see when those two meet again, if they split the difference or not. Adriel is 4-0. Tourist is the only one who can catch him now at 2-2. Tourist has to go perfect. Tourist Adriel is going to be our round 5. Oh, wait, no. Adriel is 2-0 against Tourist. So, yeah, Adriel has secured Group 3 entirely. Let's go take a look at Group 4. Group 4, and you know what? Let me just go ahead. I'll put this on the screen, actually, so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Group 4, Osama is 3-1. Pedro's 3-1. They are not playing this round. Ryley is 3-1. He and Reiki have now split the difference, so it's going to be if they both win out, it's a tiebreaker situation. So these are all very important matchups here for the two of them. In Group 6, Mr. Awesome and Lucas are both in the lead. Lucas needs this win over Clown. And let's see, Group 7, EGW is 4-0, and I think that SK was his first matchup. No, so SK could still split it with EGW. That could still happen. Random DG question. Elevated basket tour stops. I dislike elevated baskets overall. I think that they are... I don't know. I generally dislike elevated baskets. That's just me. So no, I guess would be my answer to that question. Sub 3-1 up against Rin, who has a chance at coming back in him. So there we go. Those are our situations. This is this one that I need to look at. Let's go ahead and get some gameplay going over here.
yeah, I am definitely experiencing some audio challenges on my end, but I guess they're not translating to you guys, so I'll just have to live with this crazy, frustrating, thrumming, humming in my ears as I try to get you guys some more relevant matchups.
Future king over
Is this one? Oh yeah, Kodigo. That's the big one over here. Let's jump into that matchup. Here we go. Is the live still going? Yeah, we're live right now. We're live right now. Why do you think a lot of players, good players, may make it to groups this month? Because it just happens. Will Little Rich qualify? No. Why do you think a player like Mo is always dominant? Talent? That's definitely a huge part of it. Aren't all DG baskets standard height? They're supposed to be, which is why I'm against elevated baskets. Rich, give me your best dating advice. The best dating advice actually is to be yourself, because otherwise you'll end up with someone who, if they like you, they should like who you actually are and not some fake version of you. So the best dating advice, and it's not even like it sounds cheesy, but it actually is to be yourself so you don't end up in a fake relationship. If you fake it and they fall in love or like that guy, then you are either stuck being that fake person for the rest of your life, or they're going to be in for a rude awakening when they discover who you really are. I was 100% myself when Mrs. Slayton and I started dating, and now we are happily married for 12 years with 2 kids. Over here as I try to get us into the matchup. And yes, without even looking at the chat, because the chat's not open right now, my guess is that many of you want to see a particular goblin. So let me see if I can get him up. And there you are. And a win over Reiki for Sam in game 1. That's actually really big. Ryley really wants that. And just for giggles, let's put back on Mohamed Light, since I know a lot of you like watching him play Clash Royale. How'd you meet your wife, Rich? As summer camp counselors. And we started dating many years later. And all that. Asher Harrison, how do you know if someone is a real surgical goblin or not? Well, first of all, look at their banner. When their banner flies up on the screen as the match starts, if it was the real surgical goblin, it would have 20-win challenge badges or first on ladder badges, that sort of thing. If it doesn't have those, it's fake. Number 2, think about where you are in the rankings, right? If you're playing Trophy Road, you're not playing against the real surgical goblin. If you're playing in a higher level Path of Legends, then maybe. And then third, you can just go look in your thing later and check and see if it actually was them. More likely than not, it wasn't. What is making this weird audio problem? Let me try something here really quick. Second. And you can also use Royale API. as Rhino Pathway, exactly. No big surprises there. A win for Mohamed Light. And let's go jump in and see if Sam does beat Reiki here, because that is big implications for this group. Huge implications for this group, in fact. Not only is it partially about the actual record itself, but then you have to mix in what's your wins, losses, right? So you have all these different pieces for the tiebreakers. I don't really know how this two-tower game shakes out. It feels kind of nice for Lava. But Ryley does have the lead right now. Would you rather use Royal Giant Cycle or Hog 2.6? Or RG Play? I don't know. Neither of those sound super appealing to me. Maybe RG Cycle. .6 is fun to beat people with because they get annoyed by it. And Ryley pulls out the win. That's a good one for him. I hope so. I want to go here instead. Would you let your kids be competitive in an online game? I'm doing my best to keep my kids off video games. So see what else we got going on. Now here's the thing, is that Ryley win is big, but even bigger is Samuel Bassotto 2-0ing Reiki to make sure that's a separation, that separates them. Do your kids play Supercell games too? My kids don't play any video games, and as long as I can keep them away from them, that's what I'll be doing. Let me go ahead and throw some music on as I look for our next matchup. What about that? Let's see. Oh, that's a fun one. Let's go ahead and jump in there. Lucas Clown. Oh yeah, Kodigo. Chance for you to make a fortune out of playing games in very small. Are you a grill master? No, I'm actually specifically not great at grilling. It is one of the things that I do not do well. But my brother-in-law is great at it. So I can just benefit from his skills. Rich, where were you? Well, I took off last month for my sister's wedding. So, there you go. Do we have anything else going on here? We're getting pretty close to the end of round 5. Ta, I believe with that win, that will be Ta completely securing this group. Let's go take a look. Let's do a brief look at how the groups are shaken out at the moment. I guess Mo's still playing. That's always fun to put on. Let's go ahead and do that for now instead. Do you guys work for the camp? So you guys are there. Mrs. Slayton works full time year round for these camps, and while I'm here, I still do my job, but then I do some volunteering while I'm here. Specifically, I volunteer teaching ultimate frisbee to the teenagers who are here, which is pretty fun. Oh boy, oh boy, Saif. Taking a win over Mohamed Light there, a close one. Ooh, spicy. Spicy win there for Saif. Okay. Let's go back here and keep looking at these results. I don't remember. Was that the final game of that matchup? Or that might be game 2. Let's keep looking. Let's go. We're in round 5. Are you going? The matches are not done yet. We're still moving along. So this group is still shaking out a little bit here. Same thing for Group 2, although Ta, with that win, Group 2 is locked up with that win over Kodigo. So Ta has won Group 2. We're done with Group 2. Looking at Group 2. Adriel against Rainbow is happening right now. Let me see if I can bring that up on the other one. We actually have him on. Don't I have him on the friends list? Yeah, here we go. So I'll go ahead and throw this up here on the second screen. Let's see. Yeah. So Rainbow and Adriel are playing, and Adriel Tourist with a win Tourist lost. So Adriel has pretty much already secured this group, in fact. This win would be icing on the cake, though. Osama wins against Pompeyo, makes himself 4-1. And then let's go look at this. Let's go to this Pedro game instead. Let's go to this Don't I have the Pedro? Do I have Pedro on here? Let me go in here. This Pedro game might be very important in Group 4. Great. There we go. Because Osama currently 3-1. Currently going to be 4-1. So Pedro could also be 4-1. Which I believe they play in round 6, don't they? Yes. Okay. So a Pedro win here sets up a really fun finish. And let's see. Ryley and Coco still going? Well, if it is, let me bring it up. Oh, all right. Well, here we go. Oh, come on. Foolish. There we go. That was a mistake on my part. My son's waving at me through a window right now. All right. Ryley does need a win here. As does Pedro. How come you don't let your kids play video games? Well, first of all, my kids are 5 and 1.5. So it's not age appropriate for them to be playing video games at that age. Especially for my 5-year-old whose brain does not need to be mushed by video games. He'll have plenty of time to play when he's older if he wants to. But there are far more productive things that are not just like serotonin feeders, right? Like on balance, video games are designed to activate certain parts of your pleasure centers in your brain. And it's not very healthy for young children. Great parenting, stepping out in the real world instead of being stuck inside in the room. Yeah, get out. Joshua K. Hey, Rich, I think it's a bit hypocritical to be an esports caster and also keep your kids away from video games. Yeah, it might be. I'm also looking to move into traditional sports casting. So that's part of me doing the other things that I'm doing this year. Yeah, I mean, also I view this as more of an adult product. If you look at the viewership numbers, it's primarily adults who watch Clash Royale esports, not children. So I do look at it more as an adult product. And the minimum age for competition here is 16. But yes, I do see the hypocrisy, which is part of why I'm trying to move into traditional sports casting. If this were a product that was primarily engaged with by kids, I feel a little bit even more strongly about it. But if you look at my viewership numbers on my channel, it's definitely not only is it adults, but it skews like a little older than you would think. The viewership ages. Oh boy. Close, but Pedro gets it. Let's see. What else was I looking at? Physical activity, but yeah, just in general. One should limit how much time they spend on things like this. What sports do you want to cast for? I mean, honestly, open for anything, really. I'm currently doing Ultimate Frisbee, which is really fun. And then I am talking to some Division III colleges in my area to see about possibly joining up. I guess the average age would be 19 to 20. Not at all. Let me actually look. I'll go ahead and look at my channel stats here for a second, because you would be very surprised where the age distribution is of my channel specifically. And my guess is it's not dissimilar for Clash Royale esports, but when I go look at my channel and let's go to my analytics, let me go to my audience. When I look at my audience, the biggest group is 18 to 24 at 51%. The next biggest group is 25 to 34 at 25%. Almost 10% is 35 to 44. Almost 6% is 45 to 54. And 1% is 55 to 64. 13 to 17 is only 6.5% of my viewership. So very low. So very interesting. But 25% of the viewership, 25 to 34. But if you look at that, yeah, 94% of my viewership is 18 or older. Let's see. Let me put this down. Let's go back and take a look at some of these. So let's go catch up with all these. Oh, one more. Wait, are they actually in-game? Oh, yeah, I forgot that Mo was being threatened here. Let's go take a look. Obviously, from the chat, that viewership skews older. Yeah, for sure. Let me look at these groups now. I'll bring up a dual screen here. So Group 1's still ongoing. Mo's already won this group pretty much. Although, if Saif could win this one, I was about to ask about college football. It'd be a very cool opportunity. College football is really the only sport worth watching IMO. College football is cool. Basketball is fun to watch. I wouldn't mind doing baseball. Volleyball, I think, is awesome. I'd love to do college volleyball. College volleyball will be very, very fun. And I'll tell you what, I'm having more fun commentating Ultimate Frisbee than I have pretty much commentating anything. It is a blast. I obviously love the sport, but it's also really fun to commentate. Let's see. Ta has officially secured Group 2. Adriel has officially secured Group 3. Group 4, Osama 4-1. Pedro 4-1. So Osama Pedro will be playing a final match to decide who wins that group. We'll be definitely watching Osama Pedro in Group 4. Ryley 3-1. Oh no, Ryley is going to be 4-1, and Raiki drops to 3-2. So Ryley controls his own fate. If he beats Samuel Bassotto, he guarantees himself his way into our monthly final. Lucas and Clown are, let's see. Nando beat Mr. Awesome. So Lucas is trying to beat Clown right now to take control of that group. EGW has secured Group 7, and Group 8 sub is 4-1. Welcome is 3-2. That one is still somewhat up for grabs here. But right now I'm gonna go check in on Lucas and Clown, because a win here for Lucas could give him control of that group. But they are not up yet. Okay, let me come back over here for a second, see if I can get these. Yeah, for me, any college sport over pro sports. I never watch Ultimate Frisbee, but I have a friend who plays. Yeah, I commentate. I am the home broadcaster for the UFA's Austin Soul, and it is a blast. It is super duper fun. All right, waiting for us to get a matchup. Mo is 5-0. Mo has qualified. He's guaranteed himself in Group 1. Here, I'll go ahead and do this again. So yeah, let's take a look at Group 1. In Group 1, Mo is locked in as the winner of that group. He will be 5-1 once that win processes, and that is enough to guarantee him Group 1. In Group 2, Ta is 5-0. Nobody can catch him. Ta has locked in Group 2. So we have Mo and Ta as two of our qualifiers. Adriel, with the win there, will move to 5-0. That will be enough for him to guarantee himself a win in Group 3. So Groups 1, 2, and 3, Mo, Ta, Adriel, all locked now. Let's look at Group 4. This is the one that's interesting. Osama and Pedro. I don't know all the tiebreaker details of plus minuses and things like that. But Osama and Adriel, that might be the a match to decide the winner of that group, so we'll be checking out on that one. Ryley at 4-1 will be playing against Samuel. And if Ryley, I don't know, again, the tiebreaker details there, but a win for Ryley would guarantee himself that spot. Lucas, right now, a win here would push him over Mr. Awesome, who lost to Nando. So Lucas really wants this win here. Group 7 is EGW locked. Group 8 is sub locked. 4-1. No, sub's not totally locked yet, actually. So these round 6 matchups are going to be fun. Has Molai ever not qualified? Yeah, the month where he didn't play. So how many wins to win a group? There's no specific number. The minimum you could possibly win the group with is 3. If everybody gets 3, it goes 3-3, and then there's tiebreakers go in your favor. You can win with just 3 wins. Typically, you need at least 4 wins. If you go 5-1, you're guaranteed. 5-1 or 6-0, you're guaranteed. My thoughts on EGW. I like it when he plays weird stuff. Oh, the music's still going. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, my thoughts on EGW, I like him when he plays weird stuff. What happens if there's a tie? Well, there are tiebreaker scenarios. Do you go to like head-to-head, game win rate, stuff like that? And if all those are tied out, then you have a tiebreaker game. Where is actually I need to go check out. Let me just check on something. I'm trying to get some information for y'all. Give me a second. Neither Morton or Ian made it to this stage. Lucas gets the win here. That's an important one for him. He's going to keep on keeping on. All right, now let's take a look. We should be getting round 6 matchups sometime soon here. Let me keep that up here for when those games do start. Okay. So, round 6. And they're still waiting to update here. So, Mohamed Light's already secured his group at 5-0, so no point in us taking a look at any of that. Oh, let me look at this. Let's see. Looking at this stuff. Oh, interesting. Let me just check on something. Ryley and RaikiJones includes the game win-loss tiebreaker. Let's see. Looking at some of the groups right now, yeah, a lot of groups locked up. Tal locked up. Adriel locked up. Pedro and Osama do or die matchup in this round. Yeah, so Pedro Osama, they're both 4-1. That's just a flat out winner takes the group. Ryley, if he wins, locks in round 6, locks up the group, but a loss and a win for Raiki could activate a tiebreaker. So we will keep an eye on that one. I'm looking at a document here. Round robin, score, and standings. Let me look at something here for a second. So Ryley's 4-1. Raiki is 3-2. So it depends on. I don't know about that. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'm going to keep an eye on some of this information for you guys. We are awaiting our matches to kick off, though, in this 6th round. The big thing we're going to be doing here, folks. The big thing we're going to be doing is just keeping an eye on 2 major matchups. We will be taking a look, or 3 matchups, but 2 major situations. We're going to be watching in Group 4. We're going to be keeping an eye. We're going to be watching this Osama versus Pedro matchup because the winner of that one just goes on through to the next round. Hey, while we're waiting for that one, why don't we go ahead and watch a little bit of AC, Joshua AC Sharon playing some random draft. I'll put that on the screen while we're doing this. So this Group 4 situation, We're going to be watching Pedro Osama because that's just a straight-up winner takes the group. And then Group 5, we're going to be watching Ryley and Samuel Bassotto and keeping an eye on Raiki versus Coco. Because if Ryley wins, he's locked up. But if Samuel beats Ryley, Raiki has a chance to steal this one away from him, which would be massive. So that will be the deal, folks. But, of course, we are waiting right now for anything to actually happen. As you can see, the Samuel versus Ryley matchup is not yet starting. And then we have our Raiki Coco matchup also not yet going on. So all that we will keep an eye on as you watch AC play this ridiculous, ridiculous game of Clash Royale while we're waiting. So as I'm looking at the data, I'm getting confirmation right now. Ryley may have this group locked up. I am waiting for that for a little more clarity there. But Ryley might on game win percentage have his group locked up. Waiting for more information, and as soon as I have that, I will share it with you. Let me back out of this game here. We don't need to watch AC play nonsense. We're really just waiting for this Adriel game to start. Let me go look at the chat here for a minute since we're waiting for stuff to actually happen. Let's go look at the chat. Rich, is Osama out? No, Osama's going to play a game against Adriel. Winner against Adriel, no, against Pedro. Winner goes on. That's what's happening. No portrait stream. No. Let's see. Hey, Rich, idea why they fit draft? I mean, they put out challenges every season. Well, I mean, you can't fix those other drafts. Those draft modes are just bad. Mega Draft is good, though. Mega Draft is cool. Ban Mo and Top from competing. That's a bad take. Gaming with Jackie. This is a terrible take. There's... What, so they don't get to play it, they don't get to like stay fresh and play at a high level between now and World Finals in November. Also, the prize pool from these tournaments is not available to them. Bad take. Let's see. Give me a golden ticket. Sure, you can have one. Rich, can I join your clan? Sure. It's called Fat Fingers 2.0. Let's see. AC to qualify for CRL. As a caster. Let's see. What else do we got here in this chat? Rich, what deck do you use when you play Clash Royale? Whatever I feel like at the moment. I don't really have any particular deck that I care about. Have I been on Kill Tony? Yeah, I was on the first episode. The premiere episode of Kill Tony I was on. I was on one other episode besides that. But, like, yeah, I did Kill Tony twice. Back in the day, Tony's an old buddy. Let's see. They're also playing for money. Yes, that is true. They are playing for money. Here, where is the Pedro matchup? Where is the Pedro matchup? So, Ryley has secured his group, folks. Those of you who wanted to see Ryley play next weekend, you're in luck. Ryley has secured his group. Congratulations. Ryley will be in the monthly final. Let's go to the big one. I'm going to do a double gameplay here because I'll go ahead and throw up something else for fun, too. Maybe, what, Pompeyo, maybe? Yeah, here's a Pompeyo matchup.
What up, future king over here?
But, wait, oh no. This is the one we want sound for. Pedro versus Osama. Music is off. There we go.
What up? Future king over here. Real numbskulls. Whippy swipey.
Protect the air.
All right.
Just sharpening my knife.
So again, Pedro and Osama both at 4-1. This is a winner-take-all matchup for these two. If Osama is able to get this win,
The air.
he will make his first ever CRL monthly finals appearance. I bet you Osama is feeling real nervous right now. This is a nervy moment for the young fella.
Doing it for the fam.
Where'd my chat go? There we go. Yeah, Ryley did secure his group already, folks.
Real numbskulls.
Rich, you have a Discord server. Yeah, I do. It's not active at all. It's a dead server. Is group 6 certain? I need to double check which one is group 6. Good position for Pedro right now.
You know who I am?
Osama struggling. It's a good set of bats, too. And with very little elixir, no way to get those bats off of there. Oh boy, yeah, Pedro's just flexing right now.
Excuse me, don't you know who I am?
Pedro's just flexing right now.
Doing it for the fam.
All right, game 1, Pedro. All right, we'll go ahead and stay over here for a minute while we wait for game 2. Pedro, a very good mortar miner player.
Doing it for the fam.
We will see. Let me try this. Let me just. I know some of you guys want to see Sam versus Ryley. It has not started yet, so. Yes, Ian is not in this tournament today. He did not qualify. Will you cover update, dude? Not really the vibe of my channel. Not really what we do here. Let's see. Any other matchup? Here, I'll look at it. Ryley lost the first match. Yeah. Unimportant. He's already secured the group. Where's the OG stream set up? It's at home because I'm not at home right now. Let me go over here. All right. Yeah, EGW has secured his group. I think Sub has his locked in. Man, they are just not playing a lot of matches here. Let's go to Lucas. Yeah, I think Lucas is going to win here. Let's go check that out. And that's an easy dub there for Lucas. Does Katniss make you a better Frisbee commentator? I mean, all work makes you better at the job, right? The more you work, the better you are at the job overall. Here we go, Sam and Ryley, as I'm waiting for game 2 of the Osama matchup, the Osama-Pedro matchup. But might as well watch some Sam and Ryley, see what they do. Ryley playing Giant Loon. Well, that's fun. Is it important to play out round 6 even though they group when it's secure they get CRL points? Yeah, they get CRL points. So I think it is important. And Ryley's playing some. Ryley's having fun right now. Ryley's enjoying himself. I'm really just trying to make sure I don't miss this Osama-Pedro matchup. They're both checked in, but the game has not started. Let's go. Osama-Pedro. As fun as it is to watch Ryley play Giant Loon. Can we get the game going? Oi, Gavalt. We're pretty much to the end. We're like basically at the end, folks. Those of you asking how many matches left, like there's really only one. There's not much that's that has like competitive relevance left. My iPad's gonna die. But let me see if I can get the game on here. Come on. Come on, Pedro Osama. Spending so much time to pick their decks. Just pick something. Just go. Just take 8 random. Just press randomize deck and get in there. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. But nope. Still the end of the time. How about Mr. Awesome versus Lucas? Isn't that one? They're not actively playing right now. Mr. Awesome and Lucas are not currently in game. So I would. Still nothing. Still nothing. What else is there anything else happening right now? I guess there's like I can throw on Mohamed's meaningless game because he's already won. I'll throw that on for now. Here you go. Just pick Giant Balloon Witch Princess. Oh wait, it's actually the one. That's very fun. That is an amusing thing you said. Let's see. Pedro Osama, yes! Finally. Switching the audio over to Pedro Osama. Here we go. should rename this room the Ryley watching party. We don't watch that much Ryley, have we? I just do what the people want, folks. If you want to watch Ryley, we'll watch Ryley. You want to watch Mo? We'll watch some Mo. And then do I decide not to do that? Absolutely. Evo Wizard. And I nailed that timing, by the way. I just want to point it out. I kind of nailed that timing. Osama a bit nervous. Tawid Alif saying, fumbling, he is nervous. Maybe some nerves. See if I can bring up the tiebreaker document and just give some updates as we are here. Jotaa, Adriel, EGW, and Ryley all locked in. Thought we had at least one more person locked in here. Sub and Welcome, I guess, are still figuring things out in Group 8. Of course, we're watching Pedro Osama. Lucas Mr. Awesome is a thing here too. Lucas already has one win. A second win would secure monthly finals. And a win for Mr. Awesome. Oh boy. That's a Pedro win, 2-0. And Pedro secures his way into our finals. Well played for Pedro. Let me see what other games are still active. All right, looking at the, let me go ahead and look at stuff. Yeah, unfortunate for, nice to get your full stream. Hey, thanks, Kitassyan Plastic. Hope your journey takes you disc golfing near me sometime this year, huh? We can play a little round together. What's my plan for the rest of the day? Hang with the kids, pretty much. Let's see. Let me go take a look at where we are with everything. All right, let's see. Saif doesn't matter, as Mohamed's already secured that group. Ta's already got his group locked in. Adriel doing a little victory lap, 6-0. Pedro will be updated in a moment as the winner of that group. Ryley with a win here. Oh no, Ryley with the loss. Ryley with the L. Oh my word, Ryley with the L. Oh yeah, but he already secured the group. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot. Let's see. Lucas, Mr. Awesome. Is this actually happening right now? No, it is not. Okay. Wait a second. Look at that one. Yeah, that group's all done. That group is coming up a second. EGW locked. Sub with the win over Welcome. So Sub has locked that group. All right, Sub has locked his group. Good for him. So we really only have one left to decide. And that is going to be the Lucas versus Mr. Awesome matchup. Yes, which is not happening yet. Let's take a look. Let me just go look at my tiebreaker document just to double check everything. But I think that we're all kosher here. Yeah, they're working out all the seeds and everything right now. But that's pretty settled. All right, let's see if this game has started yet. Nothing yet. All right, still waiting for these guys to select their decks. Obviously, they're probably just ignoring all the things. Ignoring their timers, probably. That's interesting that Ta and Mo have both qualified. They both already have trips to World Finals. So, yeah, a Ta-Mo final would mean a third-place player could get the golden ticket, which would be crazy. That would be crazy, now I think about it. And I'm trying to get this game to go, but they are still taking their sweet time picking decks. So, all right, in the meantime, folks, if you want to see other things that I'm doing, if you go, hey, I have not had enough of richslaton today. I want more richslaton. Well, here are some other things that I'm doing. One thing is I have another channel called Slaton Mobile Gaming, where I am currently doing a multi-month series on another game that's pretty fun. So you can go ahead and check out Slaton Mobile Gaming if you want to see me do other stuff. Where is that? There you go. Oh, let me just delete this. Yeah, here's my other gaming channel where if you want to see me do other things. And then my passion project that's going really well, actually. The most fun place to play fantasy disc golf in the world. And that would be my disc golf channel, Hold My Bag DG. So you can always head over there and check out some cool content. And if you want, play fantasy disc golf and win some discs. How about that? Winning some discs playing fantasy disc golf. That could be fun. Let's see if this game is up yet. Yes, it is. Here we go. We are up and running. I believe the situation here is that if Lucas wins, it's all over. And if Mr. Awesome wins, they go to a tiebreaker. And Lucas just chose to go full cheese here in this one. I guess Lucas is of the, despite the fact that he has railed against this deck for a long time, he's of the mentality of if you can't beat him, join him. All right, here we go. Overtime. Lucas just going to get aggressive in the opposite lane. Feels like he's YOLOing a bit here. Because he has no way to stop the giant, maybe? Although these bats are doing some real work here. Oh my gosh! Does Lucas have a spell? And he does! Lucas able to hold on and take the win and qualify for the first time for a monthly final in I don't exactly know how long, but long enough that it's been too long. Shout out to the guy who is saying Lucas is the worst CR player in the chat, because you are wrong. That is an incorrect opinion you stated. GG YOLO Lucas, and we'll see him in the monthly final. Let's go. What a fun time that was, huh? What a good fun time that was. Lucas, my man. Let's go. GG Lucas. LOL from the guy who talked trash in the chat. Let's get it. And that should be enough to decide all of our groups. Mohamed Light, Ta, Adriel, Pedro, EGW, Sub, Lucas, and Ryley. Some first-timers in the monthly final. Some world champions, one world champion in the monthly final. Some world finalists. All that and more right here, or not right here. All that and more next weekend for the Clash Royale League June monthly final. Folks, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Blah, 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 blah. This is Ryley's year, maybe. I just subbed. Thank you, Theo. Pedro qualified. Yep, next week is stacked. Sure, I'll be there. Super cool. Everybody, this has been a lot of fun. I am glad to have been able to hang out with y'all. I'll see you next weekend for the monthly final where one of those 8 players will win a golden ticket. Will they actually win the monthly final, or will they come in second or third to a current golden ticket holder? Gotta tune in to find out. All right, everybody. It's been fun. As always, be excellent to each other and party on, dude. Peace!